What's up, chaps? How's it going? Right, I'm extremely angry today. More angry than most angry bootneck videos. The fucking rat bastard, Tobias Ellwood, he's even got a cunt's name, is clearly, and it's as obvious as a boot in the fucking bollocks, what this fucking snake is up to. So just watch this minute and 30 video to elucidate the point, and then I shall give you the brief rundown of what's fucking clearly going on here and just why Tobias Ellwood is a fucking viper.
Government refuses a trade deal with the EU because Brussels demands we remain aligned to EU rules. Would you try to block that no deal?
I'm not going to hypothecate where things are going to go now.
Well, it could happen. There's a 50-50 chance.
The actual negotiations begin tomorrow. It is going to be tough, and the time frame is going to be tight indeed.
No, I know that, but would you try to block leaving with no trade deal?
No, I don't believe we're not going to have a trade deal. That's been made sense. In fact, the no-deal scenario planning from the MOD and Number 10 has actually been dropped. There's not even a contingency plan now because there's a determination to get a trade deal.
Yeah, but if we don't?
Then you're left with no deal. And like I said,
And would you oppose that? That's my question. It's quite a simple question.
I'm saying it's not a scenario that's even to be entertained, and therefore there's no requirement to give it even ask me the question.
Hold on, it's a scenario that the government knows could well happen.
No, it couldn't. Not because there will be a form of trade deal, one form. It might be a freer, looser trade deal than might have originally been anticipated.
We have seen the Prime Minister. We've seen David Frost, who's leading the negotiations for Mr. Johnson. We've seen them make clear there are certain things which, unless the EU backs down, they will not agree to a deal. And yet you, who were so against no deal 12 months ago, are not now prepared to say you're going to fight to stop no deal this time.
I will, absolutely. There'll be many of us that will fight to stop no deal. The point, though, is that the threat of no deal is not the same as it was before. We came very, very close to actually going over that cliff edge, and thankfully that's been avoided. And I think the nation recognises that as well, given the result of the last general election.
Did you get all that? Fucking answer the fucking question, you little skinny fucking weasel. A typical fucking Rupert. Rat bastard that went to Sandhurst and then went to some chicken shit outfit and then lorded it over the fucking peons that fucking fawned on him in the officers' mess, pinching all his lads' ideas and just being a rat fuck bastard, shit cunt, Rupert fucking wanker. Honestly, I can't even... I mean, look at the fucking train spotter. Absolute fucking dickhead. And he thinks he's the big man because he stuck his oar in when that copper got stabbed during the London Bridge attacks. So they tried to make him the fucking hero of the hour. He didn't do anything. He turned up when it was all over and claims to have administered first aid of some description to the guy who died. It's bullshit. He's just another fucking Rupert who knew the cameras were going to be there, and he jumps in and fucking sticks his oar in and achieved nothing and did nothing. He's just a fucking cunt. And the short version, right? The short version as to why Tobias Ellwood is such a fucking snake is very, very easy to explain to anyone that isn't a fucking moron. Anyone who understands the basics of British politics surely needs to grasp why this guy is a fucking piece of shit, right? So the British people don't elect any of these fucking shit cunts on a personal capacity. It doesn't happen. Everybody knows this. Nobody really gets to know how their own local MP feels about things unless they vote for an independent. People like George Galloway, they run as an independent because people really get into the meat of the issues and they know what they stand for. In general, people like this fuckhead, well, I'll read you his parliamentary career. So he was elected as a councillor in Dacorum Borough Council in Hertfordshire in 1999 after he unsuccessfully contested the parliamentary seat of Worsley in Manchester in 2001. Got beaten by the sitting Labour MP. He then did what so many of these rat bastard politicians do in England, and he got selected to contest a very safe Conservative seat. This is why all of their kids get involved, i.e. like Lord Kinnock, that gopping ginger bastard. The reason his son, his shit weasel fuckwit son, is now in Parliament is because his father gets the connections in the Labour Party and then parachutes him into a safe seat that he's never going to lose, ever. Like, if you pick a strong Labour seat, you could run a piece of warmed up dog shit and it would win the seat, because that's how Britain works. We moved from a representative democracy where you just go, you lads, do everything for me and I'll trust you to do it, to essentially having a bunch of delegates. And we do this using the party system. So none of these people run on an individual level. Nobody knows Tobias Ellwood. Nobody from fucking, where is he now? Bournemouth East. So he won by a majority of about 8,000 people. Nobody in Bournemouth East knows anything about fucking Tobias Ellwood. No, nobody who voted for him there was doing it on a personal capacity because he's such a hard worker and he doesn't toe the party line. He's his own man and he makes his own decisions. Bollocks. Nobody voted for him for any of that shit. They voted for him because he ran as a Conservative on one of the most conservative manifestos that we've had in recent years, which stipulated explicitly, aggressively, that we were going to get Brexit done. It was fucking happening. No deal or not. By hook or by fucking crook, it was fucking happening, and everybody got behind him based off that. They run off the manifesto, we rally behind the leaders, and they get whipped in the house, so they do what they are fucking told. And this piece of shit, fucking Elwood, who looks like a sex pest, fucking, it's like Harry Potter's dad with someone stuffed the thumb up his ass. Who picks that for the fucking portrait? Anyway, this fucking worm ran on a manifesto, rallied behind the leader, and then he's whipped in the house. So for him to turn around now and claim some fucking bullshit there in that train wreck of an interview where he refused to answer the question, it was fucking painfully obvious what he's doing there. He's doing the same fucking thing as Dominic Grieve, who did the exact same thing. He was elected by his people to fucking get Brexit done. And then he tried to claim, oh, come on, I'm just looking out for you guys. As soon as he got in power, he has got no fucking right to represent the people of Bournemouth who voted him in by that majority. The vast majority of them being Brexiteers. Definitely. To now fucking go back and say he's going to try and rally about another bunch of Tory fucking scumbag Remainers to rally behind him and try and stick his oar in. Because that's what they're going to do. That's what the whole interview was about. It's as clear as a boot in the fucking bollocks. The man's got no subtlety at all. It's as clear as the nose on his fucking face. He's going to try and grab as many Tories as he can, and they're going to try and cause a little insurrection and say, no, we can't have a no-deal Brexit. We can't. We have to take whatever fucking shit conditions that the EU give us. We have to give them our fishing rights. We have to give them fucking Gibraltar. We have to do whatever we have to beg for scraps from the fucking table. It is absolutely fucking astounding that anyone would consider that this fucking piece of shit shouldn't just be thrown out of the party. If I had I'm getting dangerously close to getting to the point of advocating violence, and I'm not allowed to do that, but the fucking man is a worm. I would rather hang out with Worm Tongue. He is fucking Worm Tongue, and Michel Barnier is fucking Saruman. What a fucking cunt. Tobias. Fucking Rupert. They're all a fucking... And incidentally, I hate Johnny Mercer. Johnny Mercer's a self-serving piece of shit. Went after Roger Scruton, sided with all the lefties and fucking condemned the man for nothing. Johnny Mercer's another piece of shit. Fucking Sandhurst cunt. But this guy's the worst. Tobias fucking Ellwood. There he is with his power stance on Twitter. Again, they always do a power stance. Someone told him that was a good idea. Do you remember that? Pfft. Remember that one? Oh, that one. Fucking Gideon. Fucking Theresa, fucking all of them. They're just Gideon. Fuck off, Gideon. So yeah, this daft cunt. And I'll let him know. I'm sure I'll just get blocked because they never argue with you. Johnny Mercer's the same. They won't talk to you. I just said, I saw you on Andrew Neil, Tobias. 3 things. 1, you weren't elected on a personal level. You ran on a manifesto and you whipped in the house. If you go against Boris, you'll be out on your arse. Project Fear failed. It has fucking failed. We've had about 7 elections where we've backed Brexit now. Referendum, election. It's done. You know what you've been voted to do. You fucking colossal thunder cunt. You know what you're fucking meant to be doing in there. You know what every one of those people who voted for you in Bournemouth wanted you to do. Oh yeah, and keep your forked tongue between your lips. Absolute fucking snake. Yeah, Lord of the Rings reference. I was thinking of Worm Tongue at the time. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Tobias Ellwood, I'm calling you out, mate. You fucking snake. It's as clear as day what's going on. You think the people of Bournemouth and the people of England in general are just a bunch of cunts because you're just an arrogant, toffee-nosed fucking shithead from Sandhurst who doesn't know your arse from your elbow. They're all the same, these cunts. They're book smart, but they haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. They all talk like they've got 3 plums in their mouth and they're fucking shit at life. Tobias, sort your fucking life out, mate. Sort your fucking life out because that's a fucking joke. And Boris just needs to get every one of them he manages to round up and convert to his pro-EU cause. Every one of them should be instantly thrown out the party and we'll have another fucking by-election and we'll have a by-election in Bournemouth and we'll see if you win, you fucking twat. He knows he won't, so what he'll do is he'll do what they all did last time and refuse to stand down from his seat. They think you're fucking stupid. I'm incandescent with fucking fury. This fucking... Tobias, come over, I'll fight you on my front garden. Whatever you want. I'll beat you with words or I'll physically beat you. You're a fucking rat bastard. And I would take great pleasure in fucking shooing you all over my fucking street, you cunt. Unbelievable. What a fucking wanker. That's that. I'm outraged. God.